How about, can you hear me now? Is that better? Okay, so I was in a student no-show in my last session, and so I always mute my mic during student no-shows. Forgot I had muted it, so that's my fault. Um, my last class, my student did not come. Thank you. Look, it's so cute. Isn't it cute? It also is a reward if I need it. I actually have a video coming out about this. But y'all, I bought this last year on Amazon for my 4-year-old. And it is pre-Velcroed. So, you have rewards, you have just Christmassy. You know I don't usually change it, but I couldn't resist. Because you can use just the snowflakes. There's 5 snowflakes, so you could just use them as a reward. And it's just felt, so it's really easy to work with. The only problem I have is it does not like to stay. Once you put it on there, you have to be careful. But yeah, there's like so many different options for rewards, for colors, for everything. I've used it all week, and I've had one student notice. Hi, Evelyn. Danny, hi. Yay. Danny, how's Dixie? Is she better? Is she feeling better? Is she still sick? Thank you, Danny. Isn't it cute? I'll move out of the way. It actually is bigger than this, obviously. Okay, so someone said before, someone mentioned to me, why am I so close to my screen? With iTutor Group, you actually have a little headset-shaped head that you're supposed to keep aligned with for their AI program. So the reason I'm so close is that my head fits perfectly in there. Danny, I'm glad she's good. That's okay. I understand if you can't stay. No worries. I'm not going to be on here too long today. Well, I think close is better too. But honestly, the reasoning was actually because the iTutor head, it literally has the headsets. I need to screenshot it and post it on a video, but yeah, it has your head outline. And so you're supposed to actually stay in it, which, I mean, obviously I lean in and back and don't stay in it perfectly, but that's why I stay close. Unfortunately, that means, my background's close too. But this is cute because this is a cute reward. It's got, I don't know if y'all can see it. Yeah, it's got a snowman, stockings. There actually is a star at the top we can use. I actually have not used this as a reward yet. Well, Marianne, I guess if you have a big head, you zoom out a little bit. I'm actually zoomed in on my program. 4 L1s in a row today, all new students. Level 1 is awesome. I love level 1. I actually had two today, and a regular came back to me for next week. But this is from Amazon. This was like under $20. And actually I fold it up and I keep it in a bag throughout the year. I don't keep it out all year. But this would be a great, easy, simple reward. Just throw the pieces in there. You can pull out a random piece, have them name the color, or I have a video on this actually coming out. But yeah, so actually I folded up this whole thing. The felt tree folds up. The bottom of the tree comes off. Like I said, it is pre-felted. And then you could do gifts under the tree. There's only 4 gifts, but you could do it and the star as a 5th one. Amanda, if you love the upper level, stay with it. Yes. Well, yes, and I actually do have a reward video of this coming out. Actually, I have it coming out, and then I have a Manny Cam reward video. You have a felt tree, and you got it on Amazon. Awesome, Marianne. Yes, best place. I actually saw this. I either saw it in a VIP kid group or I saw it in just some of my friends posted it. But it was really cool, and I got it for my daughter last year. This is the first year I've actually put it up in my classroom. It came too close to Christmas last year to use. But I like the little presents. And the cool thing is my daughter can play with it throughout the day because it's hanging. It comes on its own little ribbon too, so you can hang it up. It's actually just on a command strip in front of my background. And I just move it as I need to. So my question for you today, and let me know in the chat box, how do you keep your regulars coming back? How do you keep them coming back? Because honestly, sometimes I feel like once I'm used to the student, my energy level is not as high. So what do you do to make sure your regulars keep coming back to you? I have to find ways. So legitimate question. Like, I'm working on it. Like I said, I have some students. I have, like, of course, Jason, I've taught 80 plus times, 4 days a week, every week. And with him, I don't do anything to keep him coming back. I just keep trying to be engaging with him, which I think is what he likes. That's true, Amanda. I do that. I do remember things about them and mention it. With the lower ones, it's harder because they can't tell you what they like. I have an L1 who I love, love, love. And which I do. I make it fun and I try to incorporate laughter and we laugh a lot. But I have one L1 who you can tell when she knows the end of class is coming, she'll start getting sad because she doesn't want to leave. So I love that. And I love surprising her with new things. I showed her Santa today and she told me no. She doesn't like Dino as Santa. She only wants Dino as I showed her all 4 of my dinos over here. And she said that only this was Dino. So I do use funny rewards. I obviously use Manicam a lot. I have some regulars who don't like rewards. Level 1, I always use fun things. I have a level 2. I've told y'all before, she does not like stars. I had her this morning. So I star bomb her at the end. But she likes us to laugh during class. So we'll do the sentences wrong, or was it today? We were doing the mirror and the sofa, and she was, of course they fixed it where you only need one sofa, and they have it where you can pull out like 100. That's true. I do love to sing in class too. And she pulled out like 100. So after she had it almost completely covered in sofas, I said 1, 2, 3, and I wiped it all away. And she goes, "No!" And she did it again. We did it like 3 times just because it was funny. So if you don't use Manicam, which I don't think anybody here does, the really cool thing on a mirror is, and I've shown this before, but I really like it. We can do mirror. And the kids love it because you can see mirror. Amanda used Manicam. Do you use this for mirror? Do you use the mirroring when you have to teach mirror? It really helps because you can disappear, reappear. It's awesome. No worries, Danny. Go to work. I know you have to. Amanda, you need it. Danny, it's up to you on your computer. I am not trying to say you have to get it. I'm just saying it's fun. Amanda, it's called mirror. The effect is called mirror, and it is just a distortion. Remember, your distortions are like if I can get it to work today. Oh, it's blocking it. That was not gonna work. Let's see. All right, yes, it's not an effect. It's a distortion. If you look under distortion, like I can't get any of these to work today. Download it now. Yes, it's awesome. Why are y'all not showing? I'm trying to show you the distortions, but they will not work today. They're all wanting to be covered. There you go. Distortions. Distortions are funny. The kids love it because this is a squeeze. So we're really, really tiny. or some things big. We talk about big mouth. This is what I do in my class. These are how I keep my regulars. I make them laugh. Definitely make them laugh. Or you can bounce. Oh no, help! And because they think we're trapped in the computer anyway. Some of them do. I have students who like to, yay! It's fun. It's my favorite. The other thing I do, which I'm going to show in a video because I can't show it on here, is I actually have a preset set up where I can pull the student onto my screen. And then when I do that, they're on this part of my screen and I'm over here. And when I do that over here, it mirrors this side so I can mirror them. And that's how I show mirror with them as well. Man, you laughing at me? This is y'all, this is how I keep my regulars. Or I have students who will like shoot at me or like act like they're hitting me. So then I'm like, what did you do to me? Ah! And I scream, and it's so funny because they're like, oh no. They think they broke the teacher. It's very funny. The other thing I do, I'll show y'all. This is why I love Manicam, just for the fact that I can do all this during my classes, and it keeps my students engaged, the ones who are like really distracted. So I used to have a student who would, gotta find it. I just upgraded Manicam, and it's not the same as it was. Let's see. Where is it? This is what I also like. I've shown y'all this before, but you can write on it, so I don't have to have a whiteboard. No, 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 no. You hear me? No, I'm trying to figure out where it is. They moved it. Anyway, there's a way to flip my screen, which the kids think is hilarious. Which I cannot find it now. Marianne, you don't have to do Google Slides. I can do everything I need to with just Manicam. If I've shown before, I think I have a video up about it. But you could just, if you wanted to, just start with something simple like Manicam. And I do say simple because it's not that hard just to click a button. But if I want to do maybe candy reward, this is good for like other companies too. If you don't want to slides, but they can earn a candy bar every time they do a good job. So something simple like that is really easy, really fun for the kids. Where is what I'm looking for? I was going to show you something else I used to do all the time. Where is it? Y'all, I'm so mad. They changed it, and I don't know what they did with it. But anyway, this is it. Okay, so I have a student who used to always flip his iPad, flip it around to make it keep correcting itself. That's true, Amanda. Same. I'll show you this and then I'll show you my welcome stuff. So every time the student would flip his camera, would flip the iPad, I'd flip. And so then he'd try to look and do the same thing that I'm doing, and then he'd flip. And every time he'd flip it, we would flip it. And it kept him interested because I would teach like this. We'd do a slide, and then he'd flip his iPad, and so I'd flip again. And we'd do a slide, and yes, Amanda, that's my favorite thing they upgraded on, the size of the effects. And then I flip again. So he thought it was hilarious because I was flipping with his iPad. I thought it was great because I kept his attention on the screen, and he wouldn't look away from the screen because he wanted to see what I was going to do next. What Amanda is talking about is what I use most. I go into the classroom, and this is what my student sees. I press start at between 1:30 and a minute till class time. So I throw this up, and when class time starts, all I have to do is my last class was a student no-show. So about 12 minutes in, when I was pretty sure the student wasn't coming, I threw this up and I ran and got me something to eat. This is what I use for other companies. Hello, 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 hello. It just says hello, which is really cool. I like that I can cover it when during a no-show like that, and my camera's still on, and then I can just uncover it if I had to step away for a second. I also do that. Yesterday I had. Oh, that's a good idea, teacher's waiting screen. Okay, so in student no-shows, I always leave my camera on unless I need to run to the bathroom, run grab something to eat, grab something to drink, or as in yesterday, run go get the door because the mailman's beating down the door. So yeah, I'll throw that hello screen up. The other one I have is this one. I don't use it as much because I did put my WeChat code on there, and I don't think it's easy for parents to see. I find this one works a whole lot better if I want to show them my code for WeChat. But you see, you can make your own. You can make your own things on there. When I'm teaching adults or even students, when we teach brother, sister, I need to put a new picture. But my kids, when I teach adults, they'll ask, "Oh, do you have children?" Yes, I have 2 children. I have a boy and a girl. So, when I'm not doing rewards, I have students who don't want rewards, they only want stars. Yes, Amanda, it's awesome. You can make your own. I'll throw my stars up here. I've shown y'all this before. But this is nice because I don't have to remember to put something up. I can just throw them on the screen and they're there. And they can't say I did not use a reward because they're technically there. They can see them. Okay, so that's kind of how I engage my regulars. I try to keep them coming back with different fun things. I don't only do digital. I know some people only do digital. I actually do a mix. I love my physical props. He's closest. I love my physical props. I had an adult last night who told me we were talking about exotic pets, and he said he wanted to own a tiger. So I told him I owned a tiger. I do own it. And it also, I've shown y'all before, it growls. So we were talking about, so I do like my physical props. I have a video coming out about the fruit. I showed y'all the fruit last time, but I have the fruit that I can use and grab quickly. I do lean off screen to grab things. I haven't gotten in trouble because as I'm doing with y'all, I talk when I lean. The other thing that people always are like, "Oh, I'm gonna get in trouble if I drink." Y'all, I pick this up and drink it all the time. It's just water. My students know I drink water. Or I'll drink an actual bottle, and I've never gotten in trouble. Not to say I couldn't, but I don't do it like and drink. I ask them a question while they're answering, I drink, or I'll have them read. So avoiding burnout. I have a video either came out or coming out about burnout. I'll be honest, I am dealing with burnout right now. Well, I have been. I'm feeling a little better. But the holidays, Thanksgiving holiday last week, really made me burn out. I literally was closing any slot that did not, with iTutor, I was closing any slot I did not have booked or I didn't feel like teaching and getting off early every day. And I just couldn't do it. I was out of town. I wanted to be with my family. I was working and teaching at 5 a.m. and I got tired. I told y'all, and well, some of you are on the Messenger app with me, and I slept so many different times this week that I did not mean to. I kept waking up and not realizing I had fallen asleep. I was at burnout. Yeah, I mean, I could see if I'm sitting here like during class. Okay, hey, yeah, Okay, good. Read that. Okay, good. Yeah. I could see if I was looking down at my phone and like it's obvious I was looking down at something. Amanda, you get the opposite burnout. Well, I didn't wasn't burning out in my classes per se, but I was just burnt out. Period. Everything was burning me out. Um, I didn't cancel anything that I was worried about. Like I didn't cancel any with VIP Kid and all, but I really did feel burnt out. I'm feeling a little better. I finally feel like I've rested some. But I look down a lot to get props and all. My lion who got dirty that Evelyn gave me, my sweet little lion. I use him a lot too. He stays on my desk. But I think it's the holiday because okay, so I kind of talked about it that Friday, but I couldn't say a lot because I was at my mom's, and I love my mom, but it's hard to kind of talk when I can hear you. It wasn't her fault. My mother-in-law told us we had to be at her house by 1 o'clock on Thanksgiving. So I literally got up at 3:30 Thanksgiving morning because I had to drive down that day. I got up at 3:30. I showered and got ready, taught from 5 till 8. As soon as it came, I got my kids up and fed and ready, and we left by 9 o'clock, and we made it down there at 1:45. It's a 4-hour drive. So, like, I was really just cutting it close, and I think that's what did it. I think that threw me pushing past the edge because I do work and work and work a lot. Um, I've worked, well, I've opened up every night this week and taught all but one night. I've taught 2 hours every night before I go to bed for 4 hours and then get up and do it again in the mornings. Thank you, Marianne. Yes, I am feeling better. I've rested this week. I'm not as tired. I've actually cooked supper this week. My husband came home and had a home cooked meal last night. He's been home all week, which is weird too. So, which is why I'm only doing 2 hours at night because he's home. So y'all, I love him, but he waits up on me at night, knowing that he has to get up and work all day, 10-hour days. And he waits up on me. So I've been trying to get off by 11:30. That way we get in bed, go to sleep, at least get a few hours. So how do you avoid burnout? Amanda says she uses VIP Kid as her avoidance with life. Marianne, you teach more than I do. How do you avoid burnout? What do you do? I usually take a bath or something to relax, but that's not even been working this week. Every time I take a bath lately, I fall asleep, which shows me how tired I am too. But how do you avoid burnout? It's hard. It's so hard. Wednesday, I told some of y'all. So we do a bunch of us talk in a chat group, and I had my phone. I was in the tub, and I had my phone on the side of the tub, and apparently I fell asleep. And my phone started vibrating. They were messaging each other. I was like, who in the world is making my phone make that noise? And then I looked at the time. Marianne. I looked at the time and realized that I was going to be late to take my kids to gymnastics if I didn't get out. So I was very thankful for the group constantly messaging each other that day and waking me up, because if they hadn't, I totally would have missed gymnastics, and that would have been bad. My daughter would have been mad. Marianne, your husband would never wait. I don't know why my husband's waiting, because when he's out of town, he goes to sleep by like 9:30, 10 o'clock. Like about the time I start teaching, he'll go to sleep. I guess because he can't talk to me. Or actually, he even said that. I'm surprised he's waiting up every night. I feel guilty making him stay up. But at the same time, he knows as well as I do, if I don't work, we're not going to have enough money next month. All right, so Amanda, you've been making new props and rewards and making your classroom new and different. Maybe that's part of my problem. I'm not doing anything fun. Hi, Jane. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Glad you came. We're just talking about burnout for a few minutes, and because I was hitting that spell, but I feel better now. All right, so Marianne gets enough rest. That's what I don't do. Get enough rest. Drink lots of water. I do drink lots of water, and cross stitch. I like cross stitching. I need to get back into it. I have one I never finished. I don't even know where it is now. I need to get back into it. But I only do the pre-kits. I don't know how to do it like you do. I'm not as talented as you are. Amanda, your boyfriend works swing shifts and makes it hard to off shift. Yeah, I understand. I definitely understand that. My husband works obviously days. My husband works. He leaves right now. He's leaving the house at 4:45 this morning, and he'll be back home around 7:30 or so at night. By the time that I'm getting geared up to start working for a couple hours at night. But Jane, you experienced burnout at your brick and mortar teaching. Yes. Oh my gosh. When I was a brick and mortar teacher, which some of y'all may, if you're new to my channel, may not know that, I was a teacher for years. And yeah, I definitely had burnout at work. That was rough. The year I had got pregnant with my son, the year my husband and I actually got together and met, I was working all day, teaching 5th grade. After school, 4 days a week, I taught 3 hours of after school program. And those 2 adults, me and another adult, to 45 children for that. It was 4th and 5th grades. We did homework. We had to teach lessons. Just exit skill. Oh. It took me a second to realize what you're talking about. Man, that does not mean anything to me. I'm not good at thinking and being creative like that sometimes. Sometimes I am. Hi, Kelly. Welcome. Okay, so yeah, Amanda, if I worked another job outside of the home right now, I definitely would be more burnout. Jane, yay, you left in May and jumped right into VIP Kid. Okay, special ed is a whole different type of thing. Good Lord, you hire a special person. I couldn't do it. Couldn't do it. I had them special needs students incorporated in my classroom, inclusion, and that was rough. Marion, I just think we need to do something fun because afterward there's always chores and kids and whatnot. That's true. Absolutely, Marion. I completely agree. Yeah, there's definitely so many things to do. And honestly, when my husband comes home, I feel like I have to keep house cleaner than if he's not here. Like, I feel like I just have to have it clean by the time he gets home if he's out of town. That's all in my head. He would not fuss if I didn't have stuff straightened, but, well, to a point. I just feel like I have to stay on top of everything more. Oh, Kelly's at her other job right now. Wow, Amanda, you taught special needs. It is difficult. It's not autism firsthand. It's not easy. No, it's definitely not easy. I've worked with special needs children, but I'm not cut out for it. I have a lot more patience than I did, but yeah, I'm not cut out for special needs students. I'm learning. I think that those who handle them, I have a friend who has taught special needs for, let's see, we got out of college in 2006, so since 2006, 13 years. She has taught special needs 13 years, and she is amazing at it. And I could never do what she does. She's amazing. Kelly, you haven't been too active on Facebook lately because you've been working. Well, get that money, girl. You got to work. Janie. Yeah. Okay, so you're absolutely right. Jane, you lost 30 pounds due to stress last year and have gained 15 working with VIP Kid. Yeah, I've gained working with VIP Kid. Which actually will bring me on to my next topic in a second. But yes, when I was working and doing the after school program, I lost like 40 pounds. That was just in August to November. I lost 40 pounds. So yeah, stress. That was straight out stress. I have gained while I've been working this job though, because I'm home. So I'm trying to get out of the house more. So, what do you eat with these early mornings when you get hungry? I have figured out that if I don't eat, I will actually get to the nausea and feel like I'm gonna pass out in class sometimes if I wait too long. So, what do you eat between classes, on breaks? What healthy options do you have? My go to lately has been a peanut butter and honey sandwich, more peanut butter, less honey. I either do a half or a whole. Yes, Jane, me too. Too tired to walk your steps. Me too. I work a lot of hours. I don't work as many as Marianne. Like, I don't work nearly as many as some of y'all. But I also do have a 4-year-old and a 10-year-old. I have to run places all the time too. So you can come out. My daughter just woke up, guys, and she thought I was teaching. Come here. She thought I was still teaching, so she was being really quiet, going back in her room. Oh, say hey.
Hey. Of course, I got my cat.
Yeah, he says it. There you go. Amanda, I eat a small snack when I get my kids ready, which is 6:30, or I don't eat till after my classes. Yeah, I don't generally eat till after my classes. I can't eat the sandwich in between classes if I need something, a pick me up. If I have a break in the schedule, I make an egg sandwich. If I'm fully booked, I'm starving. Yes. Kelly said hi.
Hi.
Amanda said hi, beautiful. Hello, beautiful. Say hey, Amanda.
Hi, Amanda.
And Janie said cutie pie. Are you a cutie pie?
Yes.
Yes. Yes. I'm about to get off here. But that's why I like the peanut butter and honey. I know it's probably not the healthiest thing for me, but it gives me protein and carbs to get through the rest of my classes. Usually I get hungry around, if I start at 5 and I haven't eaten anything since before I taught the night before, I get hungry around like 7-ish. And I have found out I can make a sandwich in less than 2 minutes time. My kitchen's right through that wall. And I can eat it in a few minutes. Thank you, Amanda. Yes, she does. She looks just like her mommy. I'll agree. Marianne said, "Hi, Keena."
Hi.
She's trying to wake up. All right. Marianne said if she does intermittent fasting, then eat when she's done. You have more energy and don't have to worry about food. I tried it sort of. I tried to like go without eating. Marianne and I talked about this before. I found out I can't do it. If I get to the point that I'm starting to get nauseous, like I don't eat unless I'm like really, really, really hungry. But if I get to the point I start getting really hungry, my next stage past hunger is nausea, and then I feel like I'm going to pass out. It's not hypoglycemia. I don't think it's nothing like that. I think it's just, I don't know. But if I eat just a little bit, some protein, I'm usually good. So that's why I try to, if I have to eat something, sometimes I'll eat nuts if I'm teaching all night or something like that. But like I said, the peanut butter really helps. And I can eat it between classes. I can take a bite or two while I'm doing feedback before my next class. And then I'm good. I won't eat again until after lunch. Or this morning, because I took medicine and I only had like a 2-minute break, not enough time to go get anything, my student was late. I just ate like a couple of chips because I took pain medicine for my headache. I don't need a lot to hold me over, but I'm definitely not the health expert. Almond butter. I have not tried almond butter, but that probably would be a better alternative to peanut butter. I don't even think I get the all natural peanut butter. I get the cheap stuff. You're yawning on camera. Oh no, you're going to get in trouble. Marianne said she's going to report you and you're going to get in trouble. She's not giving you all your apples. She's going to give you only a 1 apple, huh?
Is that a joke?
Yes, it's a joke. Yeah, a lot of foods are expensive. The healthier foods are more expensive to me.
smiley faces.
Yes. They're laughing. Yeah, okay, so I've talked about before, we don't have a lot of extra money. We have enough. We have plenty to get by. But that's because I'm smart and like grocery shopping. It is so good. I have that on English muffin. That would be good. That sounds really good. I can do my grocery budget for a family of 4, breakfast, lunch, and supper, because obviously they're home all the time. I ordered my groceries. Hi, Candy. Welcome, welcome. We're actually just talking about food. I ordered my groceries yesterday, had them delivered. I got plenty of food for the week. Granted, I was just replacing some stuff. I didn't need full groceries. It was $70. Family of 4.
I would love to tell them my name.
Hmm?
They always know my name.
Well, yeah, they've seen you before, you silly thing. You need to go potty?
No.
Candy food's your favorite subject. We're talking about what do you eat between classes or if you have a break. What do you eat in the mornings with these early hours, late nights? Don't claw and growl at people. And you're shaking the camera. Stop. I like are really, really cheap when it comes to buying groceries and all that. I can usually stick under $100, less than that if I need to. Go away, I tutor group. Apparently they need support. There we go. Popcorn, ramen, popcorn. A friend of mine, I'm not going to stay much longer, Kelly, no worries. A friend of mine used to only eat popcorn for breakfast. When we worked at the daycare, she would eat popcorn for breakfast, and then she'd eat her healthy lunch. And and then she'd eat a big supper usually. That's how she ate. Marianne says she has to go to sleep soon. She has a big night coming up. Marianne's trying to beat everyone's records tonight. Marianne, you have what, 26 classes tonight lined up? Back to 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 back. Yes, they're laughing at each other. Marianne is very competitive and she needs to beat Kelly's record. And Kelly's record is what? Oh, Marianne sent you more emojis.
What's wrong with you, Marianne?
She said, what's wrong with you?
That one looks happy.
That one is happy. That was Candy. Candy sent that one.
That's it, R.
Yes, it does.
What?
Marianne's trying to beat Casey now. It wasn't just going to beat Kelly. I think she's trying to beat Casey.
I need to tell you something. There's a
Kelly's record is, yeah, it is. Kelly's record is 20. My record's only 18, and I had student no-shows. Kelly's record is 20 with no student no-shows. Marianne's goal is to beat Kelly. So I think Marianne went ahead and just booked all entire night.
And there's glass faces.
Yeah, there is. So Marianne, is it 26 tonight? She doesn't like when I mess with her hair. So Marianne needs to go live soon about surviving tonight. Oh, only 25 due to the time change. Oh no, Marianne. I'm so sorry. If you'd come work with me, you could definitely get the 26. You could get more than that. They'll book you for 24 straight hours. You can go for 48 of them in a row. Beat everybody. Slacker, Marianne. Here you go. You can come back in a minute. You were wallowing. I told y'all about that. Y'all, I have a video about that. That gets shared an awful lot because, yeah, they tried to book me for 24 straight hours with that tutor group. And they thought that was okay. No, I'm not Marianne. I can't do that many hours straight. All right. Well, Marianne needs to sleep. I know Kelly's working. And I have a child scratching at my feet like she's an animal. So I'm going to hop off here. I just was curious what everyone else does. Kina, you want to come tell everybody goodbye? Careful, don't unplug the computer. She crawls under my desk. All right, we are going to go get some food in this little munchkin. Oh, yes. Marianne's going live Tuesday for Kelly, so she's going to be able to talk about it then. Yes. You are a munchkin. All right. Will you tell them?
Bye.
Say, bye, Zaijin.
Bye, Zaijin.
Thank y'all for coming. Thanks, everybody, for stopping by. Oh, not this Tuesday, but the Tuesday after. Okay. December 17th. That's true, Marianne. We'll still beat Kelly. That was the original plan. And she beats me, too, because like I said, Kelly beats my record. My record's 18. I did 9 hours straight. I will see y'all soon. Bye.
Bye.
Bye, bye, bye. Oh, there we go. End stream.